Okay, so this video is going to be on the 2010 Silverado that I got for 1,900 bucks. It's going to be the repairs, but repairs in quotes because it really doesn't have much wrong with it. So first things I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to the car wash because I think that this will clean up very nicely. As you can see, it's pretty, the paint's faded and there's got a lot of scratches and dirt on it. So I want to just give it a good wash. Hopefully that'll make it look a lot nicer, so when I take pictures of it to put it for sale, it'll look nicer than it is. We'll replace this light here, and then we will give the interior a good detail because it's pretty disgusting in here. All right, here we're at the car wash. Let's see what I can do. Alright, well that's all the time they gave me on my $5. I don't know what the hell this stuff is. See this white in here? I can't get it off with the pressure washer. That's all on the rocker too. No idea what that is, you guys tell me. It just doesn't come off. There it is, all cleaned up. Unfortunately, the paint is so faded and scratched that it doesn't really get a glossy finish, sadly. And my pressure washing just revealed a lot more rust up here. So yeah, there's the exterior pressure wash. I don't know what this stuff is, guys. Really, I want you to tell me because it's on there good. I'm gonna need to like get a wire brush or something to scrape it off. All right, I'll give you a quick look around the interior now before I clean it. Pretty dirty. Got a lot of pollen. You know, seats are pretty gross too. So we'll just start by cleaning the hard plastics. It's not going to be beautiful, but it will look nicer. Okay, so I cleaned it. I don't have a drill brush or anything, so there's still going to be stains and stuff on the seat. Take a look at the center console's all cleaned out. Radio looks good, and there's no longer all that dirt everywhere. Dust layer. So there you go. So there's the cleaning part done of the truck, and of course I ruined the exterior again by just driving home on my dirt road. But there's part one of the video, the detail. I've been yanking and pulling on this tailgate for a long time now, and I think I'm getting close. There we go. Woo! Not easy. It took just about everything I had to get this screw out without stripping it. And then turned out that the bottom screw was already stripped. I don't know why they don't just use whatever, like a hex head on this or something instead of Phillips. I think Phillips heads should go out of production. But now we've got a stripped screw. I'm gonna have to figure out how to deal with this. I'm just gonna yank the light out since it's plastic, and then we'll deal with that bottom screw later. There we go. I got this stupid thing out. So next I got to disconnect the plug underneath the bed here. Here's a new one, all nice and shiny looking. Very good. Go ahead and plug it in. I'm having a hard time getting this screw out of here. It's all rusty, so I'm just gonna Dremel it off. There we go. Now it's gone. Unfortunately, due to the pretty severe bed damage over here, this light would not fit in correctly no matter what I did, so I had to put it in a little bit lopsided. Sorry to all you OCD people out there. So there you have it. I mean, it doesn't look that bad. It's got a big dent over here anyway, so there's no way it was going to go in right. I mean, look at this thing. Pretty extensive damage. Okay, so next what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to be putting a fender flare over this rust here. I'm first going to grind it off, then paint it and prime it. I don't have to really make it look good because it'll be covered with the fender flare, but we'll try to get that rust off there. Unfortunately, there's no really way, once it gets this bad, you can't really stop the rust because it rusts from the inside out. So even if I grind off this rust here, it'll just keep rusting from the inside, which is why I'm putting the fender flare on. So the only real fix for this would be to either cut out all this metal like here and then re-weld new ones in, or replace the bed. And it's possible that I might replace the bed in a future video. I just have to, weigh the costs and benefits of replacing the bed, whether it'll save me money or actually lose me money on the resale. We'll have to see. So for now, I'm just going to be putting the fender flares on, and I hope that'll look good. Let's see how it turns out. And I will be putting a fender flare on all four fenders of the truck just to make it all look good. I'll be priming it. I'm not going to be super accurate. I'm not going to spend a whole bunch of time just trying to make it look good because it's going to be covered with plastic. Okay, so while I let this one dry, I guess we'll stick the fender flare on the other side. Well, let's see how this half works out. That doesn't look so bad. Pretty easy to install. Just a couple of screws. And there you go. See the other side. Boom, look at that. Definitely a huge improvement over the rust covered fender. Can't even tell anymore. Very nice. Happy with that purchase. It was only 80 bucks, so 80 bucks and it really transforms the look of the truck. Well, there you have it. That's gonna be all for today. We got some nice new fender flares added. Cleaned the truck, of course. Now I live on a dirt road, so it's caked again, but it is what it is. Let's see if I can zoom out. There you go. Looks a lot better than it did. See you next week.